I have received numerous messages from Philadelphia Eagles fans inquiring about the possibility of the team moving up in the draft to select a standout pass rusher from Penn State University. I want to explore this topic, highlighting the qualities of this player, who hails from the northern part of Philadelphia. Additionally, I will discuss a defensive lineman who could be a more viable option for the Eagles with the 32nd overall pick. While he is a tremendous talent, there's a chance he may not be available at the Eagles' pick. It's understandable that fans want to see this player on the team, especially since he has been a huge fan of the franchise since childhood. Recently, he attended a significant event, cheering alongside his father. A few weeks later, he participated in the NFL Combine and is now preparing for the draft, which will take place at the end of April. There's a chance he could be selected as the first overall pick, especially after an impressive performance at a workout, although selecting a quarterback who has been rising up the draft boards seems more likely. During the Combine, many rumors circulated about this quarterback being the favorite in evaluations. I agree with that view and believe that should be the direction for the team, but I think the player I'm discussing will be among the top 5 picks, regardless of what happens. When evaluating him, I had a very positive experience watching him play for Penn State during an outstanding run in a major tournament. What he was able to do was truly exceptional. He is likely to be a top 5 pick, and upon analyzing his performance last season, I was impressed with his team's remarkable run in the college tournament. It's striking to note that this player had his first year as an edge rusher in a significant way, standing out throughout the season. With considerable size and notable strength, I'm curious to see his weight during professional tests, as I believe the measurements could be slightly inflated compared to previous listings. It's surprising how an athlete can have a natural understanding of the position, with sharp instincts and an impressive ability to consistently and dominantly pressure the quarterback, making such a quick transition to edge rusher. He possesses the explosion, speed, and physicality needed to excel, accumulating a significant number of sacks and pressures, and receiving a very positive overall evaluation this past year. The general manager is known for his bold approach, surprising many with his daring decisions, which leads fans to wonder whether the team will move up in the draft to select this player. However, I don't believe he would be so aggressive or reckless as to take such a risk on him. It would be necessary to be in the top 5, which would require giving up a lot of draft capital to secure that position. Considering the draft order, the top spots are held by high-relevance teams. It's hard to imagine a scenario where, even with injury concerns, this player falls out of that group. The teams that follow in the order also have their own priorities, and in the end, the team that won a significant event will be at the last position in the draft. The Cowboys, Dolphins, Colts, Falcons, and Cardinals hold the 17th to 24th positions in the 2025 NFL Draft, followed by the Bengals, Seahawks, Buccaneers, Broncos, Steelers, Chargers, Packers, Vikings, and finally the Texans, Rams, Ravens, Lions, Commanders, Bills, Chiefs, and the Eagles, who are Super Bowl champions and hold the final pick, the 32nd. I believe Cam Ward will be the first overall pick, something I've been highlighting since the NFL Combine. I have the impression that Shatter Sanders will position himself within the top 5. I'm keeping an eye on teams like the Cleveland Browns at the 2nd pick and the New York Giants at the 3rd. The number of quarterbacks appearing in the top 5 or top 10 will certainly influence the rest of the draft, but that won't be enough for Abdul, who is my favorite player in this class, to fall into a range that would allow the Eagles to move up with the trade. While he may slip a bit, the 32nd pick seems far too distant, even with some slight medical concerns. However, it's interesting to explore that possibility. Carter commented on the Eagles' Super Bowl victory, saying it was wonderful to be there. He truly enjoyed his last year as a fan, being from Philadelphia, where he grew up supporting the Eagles his whole life. He brought his father to the Super Bowl and enjoyed the fan experience one last time. He believes his upbringing is deeply tied to his roots in the city, with resilience and determination being the biggest lessons he learned and that shaped his life. He referred to this a few months ago, and I produced a short film that gained good traction, where he expressed that playing for the Eagles would be a huge dream. Despite Eagles fans dreaming of a trade to bring Abdul, that is likely not to happen. In 2024, he had 68 tackles, 24 tackles for loss, and 12 sacks, along with 66 pressures. He is a player who can operate at the line of scrimmage, both through tackles for loss and making plays in the backfield. I greatly admire his instincts in breaking up passes and forcing fumbles. He is an impactful athlete, and his ability to break up passes is related to the time he spent playing as a linebacker, allowing him to read the quarterback's movements and react quickly. Looking at his trajectory, it's clear he has competed in a considerable number of games, accumulating 23 sacks, 12 of them in 2024, along with 114 pressures. His history shows that he wasn't just a full-time pass rusher. He also dropped back into coverage in 2022 and 2023, where he still managed to add 6.5 sacks and 28 pressures before truly shining in 2024. Thus, Abdul Carter presents himself as my dream target for the Eagles, although that may not be a viable possibility. What player do you see as your ideal target for the team? Share your thoughts in the comments section. Abdul Carter, being from Philadelphia, is very familiar with the term John. We decided to create some shirts with this theme, so if you're interested in an authentic shirt, don't hesitate to grab yours. Of course, everyone who regularly follows this content and subscribes is part of the community, but you can also embody the spirit of a true John if you're supporting us for Philadelphia. Now, let's address the second topic, which involves a more realistic target for the Eagles draft. This is a player I truly admire, named Walter Nolan, the defensive tackle from Ole, Mississippi. I believe he could eventually fall to Philadelphia with that final pick in the first round, offering the Eagles' defense the chance to replace Milton Williams. As a former #1 recruit in his class, he possesses explosiveness, agility, and a notable presence with 300 pounds. His speed along the line of scrimmage gives him the ability to quickly outmaneuver offensive linemen. It's important to highlight his ability to stop the run and pressure the quarterback. The duality in his game is something I consider essential for his transition to the next level. He demonstrates an unrelenting motor and plays with intensity until the final whistle, possibly extending beyond. While his pass rushing techniques may need some adjustment, the subsequent level reveals a remarkable athlete who consistently exerts effort until the very last moment of play, and perhaps even beyond. While there may be a need for improvement in his pass rushing methods, if he were to join a particular team, the coaching staff could provide guidance in this area. The worth of an athlete ranked 38th overall would be considerable, and he is expected to deliver valuable contributions immediately. He seems prepared to make a notable impact as a rookie in 2024. Having transferred to a new university from a different school that boasted an impressive roster but found it challenging to translate that talent into wins, he achieved 48 tackles and 14 tackles for loss last season. This showcased his capability to make significant plays against the run, complemented by 6.5 sacks and 35 pressures as an interior defensive lineman, along with 3 passes deflected and 2 forced fumbles. With many prospects in the draft, there is often apprehension regarding a singular exceptional year or limited college output. Although he did not entirely fulfill the expectations of being the leading recruit from his high school class, his performances at the previous institution were still noteworthy. Recording 16 pressures in consecutive years is certainly not mere chance, and his statistics for tackles for loss and sacks are quite respectable. In 2024, he truly consolidated his skills. It's crucial to acknowledge that the context of one's surroundings and the strength of a program significantly affect individual achievements. The former institution encountered several challenges under a particular coach. Reports suggested disorganized situations within the team, which can impede players from realizing their full capabilities. The whole program did not live up to expectations. Therefore, selecting this specific player for a team at number 32 is enticing, as he is among the most esteemed prospects who could excel in that setting, considering his current skills and future promise. There remains much to delve into regarding additional draft conversations, as every facet pertaining to a certain team is thoroughly examined here. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our Philadelphia Eagles. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The NFL world has been set abuzz with rumors surrounding Marcus Williams, the veteran cornerback who could be on the verge of a dramatic move to the Philadelphia Eagles. While the details are still sketchy, whispers of the Eagles' interest have sent shockwaves across social media, with fans and analysts alike speculating about what this could mean for both Williams' career and the Eagles' defensive plans. A cryptic video posted by the team's social media has only intensified the intrigue, leaving fans desperate for answers. Williams, who has bounced around the league with stints at several high-profile teams, including the New York Jets, Arizona Cardinals, and Tampa Bay Buccaneers, has proven himself to be a reliable presence on the field. After an injury-riddled time with the Bucs, Williams has remained a free agent, but now he may be poised to join the reigning NFC champions. The video, showing Williams in a darkened room, donning an Eagles cap, has fueled wild speculation about the cornerback's next move. This potential acquisition comes at a crucial time for the Eagles, who are looking to bolster their already formidable defense. Williams, with his veteran leadership and physical style of play, could offer a significant upgrade to the Eagles' secondary. It's clear that they are not sitting on their laurels following their Super Bowl run. Adding a seasoned player like Williams would be a statement of their championship aspirations for the upcoming season. However, there are many questions still left unanswered. Why the sudden interest in Williams after a relatively quiet spell? Is he fully recovered from the injuries that sidelined him in previous seasons? What role would he play in a defense that already has stars like Darius Slay and James Bradbury? The uncertainty surrounding these questions only adds to the excitement, leaving fans eager to see what the future holds for the Eagles' defensive lineup. Marcus Williams has long been known for his impressive agility and sharp instincts on the field. His ability to read the quarterback's eyes and anticipate passes has made him a constant threat in the secondary. Throughout his career, Williams has showcased an exceptional understanding of offensive schemes, often making crucial interceptions that swing momentum in his team's favor. His ability to cover both deep routes and short plays with equal precision makes him a versatile cornerback, capable of adapting to any situation. If he joins the Eagles, his football IQ could elevate their defense to new heights. Another notable aspect of Williams' game is his physicality. Despite not being the biggest cornerback in the league, his tenacity and ability to engage with receivers at the line of scrimmage have earned him respect. His tackling ability is often overlooked, but when he steps in to make a play, it's clear that he's not afraid to get his hands dirty. Whether it's a critical stop in the open field or a timely hit to jar the ball loose, Williams has proven time and again that he's willing to sacrifice his body to make a game-changing play. Equally important, Williams has a remarkable ability to stay calm under pressure. In the most intense moments of a game, when everything is on the line, he has demonstrated an uncanny ability to rise to the occasion. His composure in clutch situations makes him an asset when it matters most, whether it's locking down a top-tier receiver in the final minutes or stepping up to break up a critical pass attempt in the end zone. This is a quality the Eagles would undoubtedly value as they aim to make another deep playoff run. What could make Williams' potential move to Philadelphia even more intriguing is his experience in the NFC. Having spent time with the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Williams has faced the toughest competition in the league, including top-tier quarterbacks and explosive offenses. His knowledge of these offenses, coupled with his ability to adapt to different styles of play, would give the Eagles an edge in divisional games and beyond. The thought of him lining up alongside a defense already brimming with talent is enough to make any Eagles fan eager to see what this offseason might bring. With a potential deal hanging in the balance, all eyes are now on the Eagles' front office as they prepare to make one of the most anticipated moves of the offseason. Will Marcus Williams find a new home in Philadelphia, or will he continue his search for a team that can unlock his full potential? The next few days could very well provide the answers, and NFL fans everywhere are holding their breath in anticipation. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Philadelphia Eagles, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.